And we're back.
The big
Part 3.
You know what it is. It's
Week
part 3.
2.
It's week 2.
Fantasy football.
It's
time.
also week 7. Let's go. It's week 7, baby. In the National Football League.
Let's go.
Let's go. So
both coming off victories.
I'm coming off a huge victory. A huge victory this week. I needed that W.
Needed that.
Man, big ups to the Cap. Hey.
Cap went smooth.
Cap went smooth on the poo-poo platter. Rams defense. Monday night. I loved every minute of it. He was airing it out. He put up a fat 35.
That was awesome.
On the board.
343?
343. 3 touchdowns.
And I won.
For the Cap.
And I won this week.
And the Niners win. It was a great night
Giants
for me.
Lost.
I love Giants did lose.
They definitely did lose.
Giants did lose. That's tough. They took a mean L too.
But I won my other league because
took a mean L.
Guy didn't start Eli. I mean he started Eli over Nick Foles.
Oh, that's terrible.
And I won by 8.
Yeah, you see, he was playing. So that's just how the cookie crumbles.
Won in our league as well. I got lucky. I can't start Cordell Patterson anymore until he shows me something.
Man, you know what? I gotta give a shout out though.
Who?
Seattle defense. Now I called y'all out last week on the show, and I told y'all in Seattle with the 12th man that the defense needed to give me a touchdown. And what did the defense do?
They got
me a touchdown.
A block punt,
I
right?
told y'all to give me a touchdown. And it was going to be a great week. And I appreciate y'all for doing that.
Also, shout out to Storm Johnson.
Storm!
Because he scored a touchdown.
In the end zone.
After he followed us.
Yeah.
So that tells you, if you want to score, follow us on Twitter.
RTN Sports, people.
RTN Sports.
Tune in.
Breaking news. So, talked about our league.
What you got going on this week, Pat? In the Kiss the Baby.
I got Dre, Gang Green.
Kiss the Baby week 7.
I got Dre. I got some good matchups. I got. I'm not gonna really go into my matchups, but I just know I'm excited about the Browns.
You're in first place right now.
Yeah, first place, 5-1.
Yeah, in first place.
It's good for the
You've been skating around. You
Jimmy
know what I'm saying? We
talk about
missing some waivers.
We talk about what this guy did today, though, right?
What I did to him today, actually.
So I'm week 9.
Be upset
we
right
play
now.
each other week 9. I got two buys, Aaron Rodgers and Cutler.
Yeah.
And we had a discussion. I want to pick up Palmer. Carson Palmer is available. I go check my.
I drafted Carson, by the way.
I go check my waiver roster, and this guy right here, this guy who has Kaepernick and Manning, picked up Carson.
What's up, Carson?
It's about to cancel the show today.
He wasn't gonna cancel the show. He was just a little upset, but I mean, it's business. I told you.
Definitely
business.
You,
man. It's just business.
Yeah, it's definitely business. So we definitely get into we have Gang Green, Dre. I'm just telling you, bring your A game. This is big boy stuff.
So this newcomers week, huh? You got Dre
and you got Dion,
and I got Dion.
Big
so
boy
it's newcomers week. So
big boy
Dre and Dion, y'all watching?
Big boy
Welcome
stuff.
to Kiss the Baby. So Dion, what you gonna do about that flex position, cuz?
And Dre picked up Jordan Reed. I
saw that. Yeah. That was a nice move, Dre.
You should have kept Heath though, man. The double points.
He had a lot of targets though. He get a lot of targets from
he definitely does.
From Jordan Reed. So, it should be interesting, man. Hopefully, if I win, I can get up there to second place. First two teams get that bye. So, I'm trying to get in that second slot. I want the belt too. I want that belt too. And believe me, if one of us have the belt, we will be gloating with the belt on the show.
Oh, definitely.
Hopefully, one of us get it. I don't know. It's been eluding me for ever. Nobody knows who finished in second. Right? I'm that guy. I'm the second place.
It's going to be a long time. So it's a great week. I mean, Thursday night football is coming up.
It's big. This is a big week, man, for a lot of teams.
Huge week in the NFL. Every week is a huge week in the NFL.
You right. But there's some good games on this week, though.
Awesome matchups. So let's start off with the Jets and New England. on the Thursday night game.
That's
the Thursday night game.
That's
now,
interesting matchup.
In the Thursday night game, I like New England.
They got
on a
New
short
England
week. They got New England to win by 7+.
Yeah, they got them 7.
I feel like New England will win and cover the spread. The Jets do play New England very well, but I don't see the Jets. Geno Smith, they have no offense. As the defense played tremendous against Peyton last week.
Man, I got a feeling that the Patriots are going to have a long weekend because the week started off with Peyton Manning and ended with Tom Brady. I got a feeling come Sunday, they're going to be happy to have the day off. Yeah. I'm going with New England. I'm definitely going with them to cover the spread. And
we're going to get some shine.
You know what time it is, people. It's shine and pine time.
We're going to get the shine.
Man. I mean, you got to roll with Tom, man, on Thursday night, man. Tom's been hot.
Tom has been hot.
Tom has been hot, man. I mean, you can't not roll with Tom. Tom has been posting up big numbers. We're going to put Brandon LaFell on the shine list this week.
Gronk
every week. 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
Had 2 touchdowns on Sunday. So, hey, Brandon, you on the shine list this week, brother. Hey, don't disappoint because you could end up on the pine real easy. So, don't disappoint, brother. We got you on the shine list, man. You got anybody from the Jets on the shine list?
It's difficult. It's difficult. I mean, it's difficult. I mean, I don't trust any of these players. Man. I don't even trust. I have Chris Ivory on my team, and
can't do it.
I can't start him.
Can't do it.
Geno, I can't start him.
Can't do it.
I have a deep sleeper.
What about the defense?
Nah, not against Tom.
No.
No, not on a short week.
They might put up about a 5. You might get a couple sacks.
I don't want that. I like Jace Amaro, the tight end.
Oh.
They're from Texas Tech.
Uh-oh.
He had a touchdown last week.
Amaro, if you're on the sleeper list this week,
if you're a Jimmy Graham owner,
you might make the shine list next week if you do something. So, hey, you're on the sleeper list this week though. So if you need a tight end, that might be somebody to go scoop. It's some bye weeks right now. Who we got on the bye? We got Philly, Tampa
on the bye,
and then Jimmy's out. So
Jimmy's out. So
yeah. So if you need a tight end, that might be somebody to take a look at because you're gonna be without Ertz this weekend if you got Philly.
Next up, we got the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills, and they actually have Buffalo. Actually, they have Buffalo favorites over Minnesota. Now, again, I like this game for fantasy implications. Neither defense is very formidable. Neither quarterback. So you can start both defenses in this game. I like Buffalo. I mean, we want to get into Fred Jackson.
You running with Buffalo?
Yeah, get into Fred Jackson. Like we were saying, me and Delonte, we always discuss about Fred Jackson and how this guy is always not picked. He's always on the 10th or 11th round. When this guy is always productive. Do you know who's second in the league in targets?
Let me guess. Fred Jackson.
39 targets. 39 targets.
He's touching the rock, people.
You gotta give him the ball. You gotta start him.
Give my boy the ball, coach.
You gotta give him the ball. I also like for Shine this week. I mean,
Fred is definitely on the shine list for the week because he shined like I said he would. He shined because he was on the shine list. Like, so we gonna ride with Fred.
He scored a touchdown
to roll on the shine list for the week because that's my man.
I'm hoping on Minnesota. I'm not gonna start. I'm not gonna start Patterson because I'm not doing this to myself.
Are we gonna put Cordell?
Nah, we're not.
We gonna put Cordell on the shine list?
Nah, we can't put him on the shine list. No, we can't put him.
The ball.
He demanded the ball last week.
He did,
and he didn't do nothing.
He didn't do nothing.
And Teddy,
didn't do nothing.
So Teddy looked putrid out there. Teddy B.
Teddy B. Oh, not Teddy B.
You know what I mean?
Teddy B. Man, I don't know. I mean, you was playing against Atlanta at home, so it could have been might have been a little, I don't know, because I mean, you look good. We seen you, and everybody was like, "Oh, Teddy B, we got to pick you up," but then I don't know.
But Detroit defense is first in the league.
They are. So they are top. So I mean, I don't know, but we're gonna get Teddy. we gonna get. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put Teddy on the shine list
Teddy
this
on the
week.
shine list?
Teddy,
Okay.
you're on the shine list this
Don't
week,
disappoint.
brother. We giving you another opportunity to get it together.
You know,
so it's a big week for you. What
deep
you gonna
sleeper in
do
this
in
game?
Buffalo? Who's your deep sleeper?
My deep sleeper, I like Julius Wright.
Julius Wright. Hey,
Who do you got on the pine?
on the pine list. I don't know who. I don't know. I don't know who to put on the pine list in this game.
I'll put it on the pine list.
What you think about the pine list?
For Minnesota,
You starting anybody out that backfield in Minnesota?
No, I don't trust him.
No?
But both of them should have a decent game. Ashanti and
McKinnon.
McKinnon. They both should have.
They decent.
But yeah, we're gonna go to Buffalo to cover the spread. I'm going with Buffalo.
But I think I'm gonna roll with the Bills. Let's roll with the Bills. So let's see. Next we got Miami at Chicago.
The Fighting Ryan Tannehill.
The Dolphins. Without Wallace.
Coming off a heartbreaking loss
That's tough.
to A-Rod.
Tough.
With a fake spike.
And in South Beach though.
Wow.
Last play of the game. I mean, hey.
Don't get any worse than that.
Hey, I told him they weren't going to be able to deal with Mr. Rogers last week.
It was a close
game. I
game.
told him when Mr. Rogers is in your neighborhood.
You better watch out.
You
better not cry.
Because Mr. Rogers is no
Coming to
joke.
your town.
That dude is the truth.
But in this game, I expect Chicago to cover the 3.5 spread. I like Cutler.
Man, Cutler's been balling. Man.
I like Cutler. I like Forte. All those players are on the shine.
Cutler's he's top 5 fantasy quarterback right now.
I like Jeffer.
Alshon.
I like Marshall.
Alshon Jeffries, Brandon Marshall.
On the shine.
Matt Forte. Matt Forte is probably the best combo back since Marshall Faulk.
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely.
I mean, you can check the numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's still getting the touches.
Leads and targets.
He's still getting the touches. I mean, we got the information to prove it. So, he's still leading the league in targets, and he's killing.
Back, yeah.
He's killing, man. He's killing.
But then he's also top 10 in rushing yards. I like to start Martellus Bennett because Cutler. The Bears are a pass-first team.
He love the tight end.
They run off the pass.
Yeah.
That's the type of team
he
that
love
they
the tight
are.
end, though.
Definitely. I also like for Miami, I like the shine. For only shine I always have every week is Lamar Miller, especially with no Sean Moreno going out.
Yeah, man. We're gonna put Lamar. You know what? I actually drafted Lamar Miller in the league, and I dropped him. I drafted him I dropped him in the last round, and he picked him up. That was actually my bad. So, Lamar, we're going to put you on the shine list this week, brother, as you go to Chicago. Big ups to the Windy City. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we on the shine list, man, so don't go out there and disappoint and do no boo-boo. Because, if you do the boo-boo,
you'll be in a poo-poo platter.
We're going to put you on the pan, player.
Poo-poo platter.
We're going to put you on the pan.
So,
but I'm man, it's a lot of people in this game that you actually put on the shine list, man. Because that boy Gibson, man, Miami got a nice little group of receivers.
Let's see what Tanneline gonna
nice
do.
Group of receivers, but from Chicago, I got Alshon on the shine list this week from Chicago. Definitely, he on the shine list because that dude's a baller. I mean, Brandon, he's always on the shine list.
Every week.
Man, some of these dudes I'm not really gonna call out. Like, there's no point of saying Brandon Marshall's on the shine list because if you have Brandon Marshall, you have to start Brandon Marshall. Like, you can't not sit Brandon Marshall unless he's either injured or on the bye week. Other than that, what are you thinking about? Because, I mean, dude's awesome. So, I think that might be it.
Do you have Chicago winning?
Man, I got Chicago to cover, man. They at home.
3.5.
I don't see any reason why not. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't be able to beat Miami. Miami gonna be reeling. You gotta go from Rodgers to Cutler, so that's not no.
Do you like explosions? You like explosions?
Yeah, everybody like explosions.
That's New Orleans Detroit games this week.
That's the explosion.
Ooh, that's big fantasy implication.
No, Jimmy out though.
I mean,
Jimmy's out.
They have the.
What the Breeze is gonna do with
They got
Jimmy
Detroit.
Out.
They have Detroit up. They have Detroit to win 2.5. I think you're gonna see a lot more Brandon Cooks. Mark Ingram's coming back. I mean, Detroit's defense is pretty good.
They get Mark Ingram back this
Yeah,
week?
they get Mark Ingram back this week.
That's awesome.
You have him? Somebody have him.
Somebody probably has him.
I try to
So
pick
that
him up.
actually, man, if Mark Ingram is back this week, guess who's on the shine list?
Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram's definitely
Yeah.
going on the shine list because he's in the contract year. So I'm pretty sure he's trying to
Pierre
eat
Thomas.
people. He's trying to eat people. So yeah, we definitely gonna put my man
I'll
Ingram
put
on
Pierre
the
Thomas
shine
on the
list.
shine list.
We could put Pierre on the shine list. I mean, they got a lot of backs in New Orleans. I like to see what they do this week though. They're gonna be missing Jimmy, so they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to do a lot of different
I'm gonna be
things.
missing Jimmy.
Matter of
Man,
fact,
I'm missing Jimmy.
since Jimmy's out, you know who else going on the shine list this week? Brandon Cooks going
Brandon
on
Cooks.
the shine list. And I saw you dropped him too.
I don't need him.
Huh.
I don't need him. Somebody
But-
pick him up.
Brandon Cooks, this is your week, brother. I think you've been leading the team in targets the last. Actually, you lead the team in receiving. So, yeah, man, you on the shine list, brother.
It's difficult to start any of the Saints receivers because even with the targets, you never know who's going to get the ball.
That's true.
I mean,
but that's Breezes. You know, Breezes.
That's
He
the
likes
number
to
one
share.
option.
He likes to share the love.
So we'll see. We'll definitely see what's going to happen. But again, for Detroit, we have I draft Drake Bell because we know New Orleans defense isn't that formidable. I mean, you can run on them. I also like Golden Tate. As long as Megatron is out,
Man,
Trace
Golden
will start.
Tate, man, he's still hurting him, man. And hey, Golden is definitely on the shine list this week because, man, that dude's been on, man. He's been killing
And
last few weeks.
the
man.
deep sleeper I have is Eric Ebron again. He
Ebron,
scored a touchdown last week, but
man, that young dude could play though.
Yeah,
That young dude could play, man. So that's somebody else, man. Like like I said, it's a
in this
rivalry.
game.
You might need a tight end. You look at the game, look at the matchup, playing against
Those
New
Zach
Orleans.
Ertz.
Those linebackers aren't that great, so you get him matched up on one of those safeties or one of those linebackers, poo-poo platter. Barbecue chicken.
So yeah, we have. I have New Orleans winning this game.
You going with New Orleans in Detroit?
Yep, New Orleans.
Man,
New Orleans. That's how I say New Orleans.
Is Reggie Bush playing?
It doesn't matter if Reggie Bush is playing.
Doesn't matter if Reggie Bush
Nah.
playing? You say, well, New Orleans, they do need a win.
Yeah, they definitely need a win.
They need a win?
And they're coming off a bye.
They're coming off a bye?
Yeah, and Matt Stafford is bound to throw to. You know what? I actually have Matt Stafford on the pine.
You putting Matt Stafford on the
I
pine
have Matt
this
Stafford
week?
on the pine this week.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm not starting Matt Stafford.
Man.
Because New Orleans got 2 weeks, or New Orleans got 2 weeks to actually plan for this game.
I want to see what Breezy do on Sunday, though,
We'll
man.
see.
Breezy got, like I said, he don't have Jimmy, but, I mean, he still got some weapons. Man, I'm going with you. I'm rolling with New Orleans.
Okay.
I'm rolling with New Orleans
Let's
in
go.
Detroit.
Next up, we got Cam versus A-Rod, which is one of the highly anticipated matches of the week.
Huh.
We have
Oh,
Carolina
man.
versus Green Bay. Shout out to Cam last week.
Okay.
He did his thing last week, even though they ended up in a tie. Carolina.
That was interesting.
I did not think it would be
Tie, though.
37-37 with both of those defenses.
Man.
That's why he
Man.
played this game.
You know what? That what's the kicker name for
Mike Nugent.
Nugent?
Pac-Man
I
Jones
should
about
have
to catch a case.
put Nugent on the pine last week
Yeah.
for missing that chip shot to win the game. Like, come on, man! You knew you had to know that it was about to be your time to be on the shine, and you just poo platter. Terrible.
You couldn't go ahead. I mean, you had one job, like Pac-Man said. You had one job, and if you can't come on the field and do that one job, then you're in the wrong profession.
Can't do it.
Definitely can't do it.
Can't do it.
They have. This is a tricky game. I don't see Green Bay covering that 6.5 spread. I like Carolina in this game, but Aaron Rodgers, 15 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. 1 interception, man. This man on fire, man.
1 interception, 15 touchdowns. Really?
Jordy is killing. Jordy leads the league in receiving and targets.
Dude, hey man, look, he get. That's why he get paid the big bucks. I mean, the guy's delivering. You know what I'm saying? They gave him the money to deliver, and man, I mean, all you can say is he's surely earning his keep because that dude's been balling.
Definitely
he's
has been balling.
killing fantasy now.
He's definitely he's second in the league in
killing
targets.
NFL right now, actually.
And
not even just
also
fantasy.
Leading, he has
just NFL, period.
He has 68 targets for the year.
This guy's at 70 targets. I mean, he's getting 10 targets a game. This is only week 7, so he's getting 10.
632
he's
yards.
automatically getting 10 targets a game.
He's averaging 105 yards a game.
Man,
and I got him in the 4th round.
That's a nice move. That was a nice move.
Oh,
Smart.
He's
I mean,
slept on.
You had Mr. Rogers, so I mean,
double points.
That was only the right thing to do.
Do we ever get? Let's get into something real quick. Double points. We love double points. He's actually the creator of the double points.
I am. People
the way we always put it, if you get a touchdown between you and the receiver, that's 10 points. It always makes sense. 10 over 6. What you gonna do? So we always like to get the career quarterback.
6, actually,
yeah.
If you break it down, it's 4
points.
Or
6. Yeah.
It's 4 points from the quarterback, 6 points from the receiver, plus whatever the yards are mixed in. So you don't really count the yards. It's an automatic 10-point play if you have a quarterback and
don't let him go 80 plus.
Oh man,
the game just go. Boom.
Oh man, that's when you get the big play.
With the double points,
it's nothing like the double points in the big play. That's like
35.
That's
points.
like I don't know.
That's why I got Jordy.
All you can do is smile when you think about what that feeling is.
So we got both of them on the shine list. We have Jordy A-Rod every week on the shine list. We got Eddie Lacy on the shine list as well. Got to start Eddie Lacy.
Man, I don't know about Eddie Lacy, man, because I put him on the shine list last week.
He didn't do that.
Man, he went out there and stunk up the joint.
You know he's out in South Beach party.
down there with D-Wade, man, at the club, man. Look, we're going to put you on the shine list this week. One more time. We're going to give you another chance, Lacy, because we thought you reappeared and showed up at the party, but I don't know, you might have showed up at the party and left early. So we're going to see what you do. You might have just went upstairs or something for a minute and came back down. So we're going to give you one more week on that shine. Man, from Carolina.
Calvin Benjamin is suffering from a mild concussion.
Really?
So
he was concussed this week.
He's up in the air. He's up in the air.
If Calvin Benjamin was concussed, that is not good for Carolina. So
or Cam. I like Greg Olsen becoming one of the top premier tight ends. He's really
he's top 10 in fantasy.
Definitely,
he is. I think actually he might be the 10th rated tight end in fantasy.
He's coming off a game. He had a touchdown last week.
Yeah, he did.
So. We had a touchdown, and we got this guy, Vontae Burfict, out here twisting people's ankles.
Yeah, man. What's up with that, man? He had 2 plays. I don't know, NFLPA. Y'all might want to take a look at that because I don't know what my man trying to do.
Because
I don't know what he trying to do with that.
Aaron Luck may need to watch out. Aaron Luck. Apologies. Andrew Luck may need to watch out next week. Actually, the Sunday that's coming up. Getting ahead of myself.
This week.
I'm getting ahead of myself because the Giants are playing the Colts soon, so Andrew Luck scares me. He's the number 1 rated fantasy quarterback in the league.
Andrew Luck, people. Dude's been awesome, man. I had to play against him last week.
At Cincinnati.
Luckily, my team was good enough to overcome him. But the he's been on, man. He's been on fire.
What? We put Trent Richardson on the Pine list, and what does he do?
He scored a touchdown.
So once again, we're going to put you on the Pine list every week because we're doing great things for your career. Every week you go on the Pine list.
Because before he went to the Pine list, man,
he wasn't doing poo-poo.
He was riding the wave, but man, I don't know what's going on. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what you do. He had him on the bench though.
He started him this week.
He ain't had no choice. He's
trying
to give him some shine.
Definitely want to give him some shine.
I don't know though.
We got
Amabi still in touches.
And I want to apologize. Last week we forgot to mention T.Y.
We did forget
T.Y.
How did we forget to mention T.Y.?
T.Y.
We got to talk about T.Y. for a quick second. You know why? Because, man, this guy, we got a history with T.Y. Hilton, and we forgot all about him last week. He was supposed to be on the shine list last week. So, you know what? We are definitely putting him on the shine list this week because this dude went ham last Thursday.
He had 140 yards receiving in the first quarter.
First quarter went smooth off, set a career high. And then the crazy part is, and they didn't talk about it for some odd reason, His previous career high was last year
against Houston.
In Houston.
And that was the last time he scored a touchdown.
And I had him on my fantasy team that night. And I was playing this guy.
And I lost.
And you know what he did? He went to bed too early.
And I was up,
and
woke up, lost.
The second half of Indy and Houston.
So,
and, history, shows itself.
So, yeah.
T.Y. scored 3 touchdowns.
I like Indianapolis to cover in this game. I like Mohamed Sanu. I like Gio Bernard in this game.
Gio on turf, that's going to be tough. He's going to be fast.
Yeah.
He's gonna be fast.
I like Jeremy Hill too.
Jeremy Hill's nice, man.
I like Jeremy Hill.
They need to give him the rock though. They don't give him the rock. They only give him the rock in garbage time though. Yeah. He needs it, man. Hopefully Jeremy can get the rock so we can put him on the shine list because he got touchdowns. So but you never know
what
rocks.
He do. And he did the Iggy shuffle.
He did do the Iggy shuffle last week, man.
But I have Indianapolis covered for this matchup. We take it out to St. Louis, coming off the terrible.
I'm gonna roll with it.
Terrible. You gonna roll with?
Go ahead. You keep talking.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to terrible to St. We go terrible. I just keep thinking about St. Louis, how they were up 14-0 against his 49ers.
Man,
came out and did nothing.
Come on, people. Austin Davis.
I got Seattle covering 6.5.
Come on, Austin Davis. Come on.
Start Seattle defense. They're a shine this week.
Seattle defense.
Percy Harvin's a shine. Beast Mode's a shine.
They're gonna put Percy back on the shine list. Percy was quiet last week. I don't know what happened last week.
Cowboys just keyed on him.
Man, Percy put up a 0 in a lot of leagues last week. He put up a 0. So if your league don't count kick return yards, he got you a 4.
He got some people minus.
Man, that's terrible.
For Percy against Detroit.
But this week though,
it's Dallas.
Percy in St. Louis on the turf. We put you on the shine list, brother.
The greatest show on turf.
Yeah, we're gonna put Brian Quick back on the shine list.
You think so?
Too.
I'm planning him.
I think so, man. They gonna have to throw the ball to somebody. Somebody gonna have to do something. Now, one thing is they are physical. It is a division game, so
You know the sleeper.
Who?
Benny Cunningham.
Benny, he
stole
a touchdown last week. Straight
look at Trey Mason.
Touchdown.
Trey Mason as well.
Yeah, he played one play. I seen him on one play. He got a first down, and I ain't see him again.
You have too many backs out there.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm putting Austin Davis on the pine.
Oh, of course.
I mean, come on, man. That's tough though. I know Austin. San Fran, then Seattle. I mean,
welcome to the NFL.
That's a lot, bro. I know it's a lot. I know you was I don't know. I think he was working on a college campus or something before you got to the league. But
he played the same school as Brett Favre.
Hey, well, I mean that's
broke some of his records too.
That's good good lineage. So I mean, you can't be mad if you messing with Brett. But
so we got Seattle.
Man, I'm definitely going with Seattle as well. And for this 6.5, they should be pretty good, man. So, what you think about Tennessee, man, going to Washington? Where they are, what's this? Is this a 4.5 dog, as it look like?
Yeah. They actually have Tennessee as the actual underdog.
Yeah, they got them as a 4.5 dog.
They know something that I don't know about the Washington.
Against the fighting Captain Kirk Cousins and Washington Redskins. It's an interesting game.
I like Deshaun.
I tell you, Mr. Big Play Deshaun Jackson
is back.
Brother, you are on the shine list this week.
Yes.
Man, Patrick Peterson and Richard Sherman, back-to-back weeks. Brother, over 100 yards. Killing. You are definitely on the shine list for this week. Ain't even no doubt about that.
I like Jordan Reed in this matchup.
Man, Jordan Reed had
8 receptions, 92 yards.
He had 13 targets last week, man. That's a lot of targets.
His first week back.
You figure if you get at least if you got a player that's getting at least 12 targets, you figure you're gonna have at least 7 or 8 catches. So 7 or 8 catches, there's a lot you can do with that. So I'll take those odds. So you know what? I'm putting Jordan Reed on the shine list this week.
Okay.
We're going to put Jordan on the shine list this week to get his targets like he got targets last week.
Man.
And if you got him, it's another bye week. He probably still available in quite a few leagues.
Bishop.
He might be a good guy to play.
Shanky.
He is. who we thought he was.
On the pine list.
He is
again.
who we thought he was.
On the pine.
You
This guy has
remain on the
20
pine
rushes
list
for
player.
90 yards in his career.
Pine list. That's where you going. You on the pine list for this.
It's hard to start anyone from Tennessee. I mean, deep sleeper. We got Jackie Battle because again, Bishop Shanky.
Yeah, man.
You have Jackie Battle. We don't know who's going to be throwing the ball. Just got to figure out what Washington's defense going to do, because Tennessee could go in here and beat the Redskins.
Yeah, man.
But I'm going to have the Redskins win.
I'm going with this. I don't know about that cover, but I'm going rolling with the Skins.
And I have Alfred Morris on the pine.
You putting Alfred on the pine?
He got to show me something, man.
Whoa, Alfred. Pat's calling you out, man. He put you on the pine list this week, brother. You still ranked up there in rushing. I know you are. You gotta be. Well, he definitely is he in the top 10?
He's not even in top 10.
He's not in the top 10.
He is. He's a nice running back. I beg your pardon.
Okay, I was about to say. So he's number 9 running back. You know what I'm saying? We know you went over 1,300 last year, so he calling you out, Alfred. He said you're on the pine this week, man. I wouldn't put you on the pine, but if Pat said you're on the pine, then you're on the pine, brother.
You got to be on the pine. I mean, again, I just traded off Deshaun Jackson, which may come back to haunt me. I'm playing him this week. So Dre is actually going to start him.
I know Dre is starting.
And Deshaun is top 10 as well. So yeah.
But Seattle defense and Patrick Peterson. That's not bad. And he went. I mean, and last week was even more telling than the week before because him and Patrick Peterson was 1-on-1 pretty much most of the day, and he killed him.
Speaking of Washington and speaking of this area, we're gonna move into. I want to give a shout out to Joe Hayden because he played very well last week, even though Antonio had 114
with the hip though. He had a bad hip. Supposedly, they said it was a bad hip. He looked like he was moving pretty well last week because he didn't allow a touchdown to Antonio. Finally, that was the first time that he had not allowed a touchdown to Antonio. Even though Ben was trying to get it to him, Antonio still had his usual 15, 20 targets. So hey, I mean. The guy, I think he's lead. Is he second? I think he's second in receiving. I don't know. That dude's been awesome all year. But
we have Cleveland.
Cleveland, man,
Jacksonville.
they gotta go down to Florida, man, and they got the Jags.
I'm starting the Browns D's. That's my.
In Jacksonville.
Shine. Yeah.
In Jacksonville played well at home though.
I know.
They play well at home.
It's still a rookie.
What you think Blake gonna do?
I mean, Blake is gonna throw some interceptions.
You think so?
Yeah. I
Really?
think so. I don't think he's going to be able to
really
operate. Yeah.
You know what? I'm rolling with the Jags this week, man.
They
at home, man. They about to get off the schneid. They got Cleveland coming in. I got them in the upset. I'm rolling with
Ben Tate's on my shine.
I definitely got Ben. I got Ben Tate on the shine list this week.
I'm just patiently waiting.
I got Ben Tate on the shine list this week. I got Hoyer on the shine this week. I got Jordan Cameron. Welcome back to the party, Mr. Cameron. We seen you last week, sprinting across the field with the touchdown. So welcome back. You back on the shine. Matter of fact, you know who else put on shine? Cecil Shorts. Welcome back, Cecil, to the party on the shine list because last week you had a touchdown.
We have a deep sleeper, Clay Harbor. 5 receptions, 91 yards in the
Clay
TD.
was balling. Clay balled out last week, man. He balled out last week. So, actually, I'm rolling with Jacksonville, man. Okay. I see them winning this one at home, man, with a last second one. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they gotta win. They gotta win sometime.
And speaking of targets, we want to get into the most highly targeted receiver in the National Football League, our let's say player, which is Julio Jones.
My team.
Julio, as we call him. Julio gets the job done. We have Atlanta and Baltimore. They have Baltimore as 6.5-point favorites. It's a trap game. You know why? I can see Atlanta coming to Baltimore and beating them. I know Baltimore secondary isn't the best. I'm starting Julio. He's on the shine.
I got a feeling Julio has a big play coming because he ain't went for that 70-yard quick
I got
slant.
him for 270s.
He ain't had the 70-yard. You know him and Calvin Johnson and some of them dudes, man. They be having them one play, 70-yard big plays where they run a 6-yard out, 7-yard out, and cut in, and the ball hit them, and they be gone, man. 70 yards, bonus points, touchdown, fantasy. So, Julio, definitely on the shine list for the week.
Smith?
Stevie.
Must start every week.
You better ice up, son. Ice up, son. He's on the shine. Better believe Mr. Steve Smith Sr. is definitely on the shine list. Because that dude is balling. He's top 10 right now in receiving.
And I
top 10 in fantasy. You did bench him. I bet you're not going to bench him this week.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's
are you starting Flacco?
At home against Atlanta defense? Yeah, 5 touchdowns in the first half last week, right?
First half. That's Tampa.
That was Tampa. But I mean, is Atlanta any better? The defense?
You're right about that.
You know what? We put Joe Flacco on the shine list this week. Yeah, might as well put him on the shine list. He had 5 touchdowns in the one half. I mean, that's pretty good. So we're going to roll with Flacco. I don't know if he's going to throw for 5 more. He might throw for about 3. But, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens with that. But what you like? Who you like, man?
I like
Baltimore.
Baltimore's
at
right
home.
Now. You know what? I'm going to go with Baltimore.
I'm rolling with the Ravens, man. I'm rolling with the Ravens at home. I think they'll make enough plays on defense. And I think they'll do their thing or whatever. So, you know, we both rolling with the Ravens on that one. So good luck to Atlanta. You know, they got to come to town.
We have Kansas
City
and San
Diego is up next, man. You know, they got the
division
the
game.
Early part of the 4 o'clock games. It's a division game. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on. Phillip Rivers is still killing the fantasy
Top
scene.
5.
That dude's balling out of control.
Gotta start him.
Jamal Charles looking like he's balling out of control.
See a high scoring game in this matchup.
Man, this one might be interesting. What do you think Alex going to do,
deep sleeper. I was about to say Alex is my deep sleeper of the week.
Really?
Yeah, he's my.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I got him on my shine list.
We put
Alex Smith on the shine list.
Alex Smith.
Because you see Derek Carr. You see what Derek Carr did last week.
You're in the sun. You know what I'm saying? California. We're going to put you on the shine list, man, because you should feel right at home. You know what I'm saying?
Probably got 100 family members.
We putting you on the shine list, man, for the week, man. California. You know
we got Brandon Oliver on the shine.
Oh, man.
Every week.
Man. Big ups to my man, Brandon Oliver, man. He came through for me last week. Went over 100 yards. Scored a touchdown. He actually pretty much finished the drive for San Diego, the game-winning drive. I think he touched the ball like 7 times on that drive. So, man, Brandon Oliver definitely on the shine this week, man, because you killed, man. Hopefully you do that again. That'll be real nice. It actually looks really good on my fantasy screen.
Yeah, and so besides Alex Smith and Jamal Charles, I don't really have anybody on the shine.
Nah.
I have Dwayne Bowe on the pine.
Dwayne Bowe.
He missed Matt Castle.
You on the pine list this week, brother. Man, you been quiet, man. I don't know what you're doing in Kansas City. You must be eating live ribs or something, because you surely ain't catching no touchdowns.
Definitely not.
I tell you that. Man, you struggling out here, brother. You might, man, I don't know. You might need to change the scenery.
He's letting his school down.
Oh.
He's letting his school down, Dwayne Bowe. You know, LSU.
Oh, man.
Because you know why? Because we'll head up to New York. Actually, we're going to head to Dallas, where we have an injured Victor Cruz. You know, you guys already know I'm a Giants fan. Tough week. Scored no points last week.
Shout out to Vic, man. That's a tough
injury.
one, Vic. We saw when you leaped, man. I think everybody could see that when you leaped to try to make that catch, it didn't look right. So and then Michelle said you was screaming on the sidelines,
speedy
man.
Recovery, man.
So speedy recovery,
Prayers
man.
up.
Prayers for you, brother. Can't wait to see you back, you know what I'm saying? So you can do a salsa for a brother again, you know what I'm saying? That salsa whole time.
So we got
So I'm rolling with I'm rolling with the Cowboys, man. The Cowboys been killing, man. I'm sorry, I know you're a Giants fan, but Tony and DeMarco and that offensive line, man, that offensive line, they've been blocking, man.
They have been blocking.
They look awesome in Seattle last week. Awesome.
They did.
They looked awesome in Seattle. Man, shout out to we're gonna give a shout out to the Dallas Cowboys this week, man. I ain't no Cowboys fan, but hey,
I mean,
us Niners fan, we appreciate what you guys did. I'm telling you, we do.
Yeah, I think they're gonna come off. They're gonna come off the high and beat in Seattle.
Think so?
I like my two LSU receivers. I like Beckham and Randall to step
man,
up.
we putting Mr. Odell Beckham Jr. on the shine list for the week, man. Hey, it's your time, man.
You need another whip it dance.
You just came back. It's your time, brother. You know what I'm saying? You say that Victor Cruz 2.0, so Vic is out. It's your time to be Victor Cruz 2.0. So we put you on the shine list, man, because hey, you looking good so far.
DeMarco's on the shine.
I have no reason not to put you on the shine list. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put DeMarco
every week
on the shine, man.
800 yards rushing.
DeMarco is on pace to break the NFL record, man. I don't think
785 yards rushing.
I don't think Eric Dickerson. I don't think that he should look at the. I think he's safe this year. I don't know if DeMarco's going to get to it. Because I don't think that Dallas is going to allow for him to continue to run the ball as much as he's been running the ball. So I don't think he'll break it. If it's late in the season and he healthy and he close, they might let him do it. But I don't know how close he'll get. He's going to have an awesome season though. He's in the running for MVP.
Yeah, right definitely. Now. He's MVP of the league. I got Eli. I got Eli in the shine too.
Man, I like that
because he always plays well against Dallas.
You know what? It's heads and tails on this one. You know why? I got Eli on the shine list, but I got the Giants' offensive line on the pine for the week. Come on, man.
Andre Williams. I can't start.
What happened?
Well, you start
Andre Williams. Even though I got you on my lineup, man, I don't know what I want to do, but you know what I am going to do though. Putting you on the pine list for right now, brother.
It could change.
You are looking terrible whole time. I got Rashad on the bench. Rashad, man, we waiting on you. We waiting on you, brother. We can't wait for you. I know he can't wait for you to get back. I can't wait for you to come back so you can be in my lineup because I miss you, man, in my lineup. So we waiting on him, but in the meantime, even though I got you in my lineup, Andre, you are on the pine list this week, brother. So I'm hoping to take you off of it next week and have.
Let's go Giants, man. This is the type of game we win. I mean, we talked our trash last week. We learned our lesson. We scored no points.
Yeah.
Let's do something. So. Again, I got the Giants winning.
Got the Giants in Dallas. I'm rolling with the Cowboys, man.
We'll move on to
what about Arizona and Oakland? Yeah, Johnny Carson is back.
Playing back in Oakland. His old stomping ground.
What's up, Johnny? Johnny Carson is back, man. Welcome back, Johnny. You look decent last week, brother. I had to scoop you off the waiver wire. You know what I'm saying? I know some people might be a little upset about that. Sitting beside me, but it's all good, you know what I'm saying? But see, he wasn't even trying to use him for right now. He was trying to use him against me later. So technically,
it's all games.
Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all love right here, but that's business. You know what I'm saying? So I might even use him against you that week.
You should.
just for the fun of it. But I'm rolling with
Arizona.
Arizona, man. Yeah. I'm rolling with Arizona at Oakland, man. But
deep sleeper Andre Holmes.
I tell you though,
Andre Holmes.
Looking at Oakland though, stay up there. I mean, they only a 3.5 dog, right? They at home with 3.5 dog. I'm putting Derek Carr on the shine list for the week. Derek Carr was killing San Diego defense this week. Yeah. Man, he killed their defense last week, and I'm sure he was on probably everybody's waiver wire the whole time. And you probably looked his name up and was like, Derek Carr got a 30 on the board against San Diego. And you know what? You might have had San Diego's defense start last week because I believe they were the start of the week. And you know what they put up? A 1. And you know when they put it up? At the end of the game. So for you people that had the Chargers defense, like the commission, like you, them people, you got lucky with that because, man, they would have put a -1 on the board. That would have really just been poo-poo platter.
So I have Arizona for the shine. I have Ellington. I have Fitzgerald.
I have Fitz. Welcome back to the party, dog. Welcome back, man. Welcome back, man. We've been waiting on you. They said you was washed up, but Carson thinks otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rolling with my man Fitz to be on the shine list this week because Fitz has been balling out. I like Ellington on the shine list this week too. That's a nice one.
Floyd
That's
too.
a nice one. So it sounds like he's saying start all your Cardinals this week
Oakland.
at Oakland.
I like the kicker.
And then Jay Feely.
No, not the kicker.
He's not a kicker no more?
Some rookie guy. I think he's Brazilian.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know.
No, Philly's lifting weights.
Cardinals kicker. That guy.
Find him. He's available on waivers.
He's probably available
Just
on
look,
waivers.
filtered by Arizona.
That's not a
players.
bad. Start this week though. You got who you got on your pine list?
For the pine.
I know I'm putting Maurice Jones-Drew
and Darren McFadden.
Both of the Raiders backfield going on the pine.
4 to 5 years ago.
Do you guys even exist anymore? Darren McFadden, Mr. All SEC. Man? I mean, I know the injuries. I mean, you've been in the league for a minute. But MJD, I don't know. I think the Jags might have ran you a little bit too much, and I think you might have just ran out of gas. I mean, that's what it appears to be because after you got hurt the first time, you really have never been the same. So, I don't know, man. I had to put both of y'all on the pine list this week because I watched our game last week, and both of y'all, man, y'all was looking like the top 2 specials on the menu, baby. Poo, platter.
We don't
straight up.
Can't coach him.
Can't do it old time. Can't do it.
So I'm mad.
So like I said, man, we got Arizona to cover, man. But then we, man, Sunday night, man.
Woo!
Sunday night, I think
versus Peyton.
Sunday night is game
Old
of the
school
week.
Versus new school.
Sunday night is game of the week. Preview of the Super Bowl, maybe.
We'll see.
Possibly. You know,
Denver versus San Fran.
Denver. In Denver now. We in Denver.
And how many Peyton?
Man, this is the first time we underdog all season. You know, so they got us a 6.5 dog.
With no Willis?
In Mile High. Willis is questionable right now, but I mean, man, we got so many backs. We got Scove. We got Amar Brooks. You know what I'm saying? We drafted well. We got Chris Borland. You know, we drafted so well. Like most of these dudes were all conference. So I'm not really necessarily worried about the receivers. I mean, not the receivers, the middle of the field as far as the linebackers, because we're receivers. We're athletic, you know what I'm saying, to be able to cover. Now, I am worried about OJ. What up, OJ? Orange Julius.
9 touchdowns.
Orange Julius.
5
you know what it is. Julius Thomas. Julius, man, if Willis is out this week, Julius Thomas
maybe
is on the shine list because I think that's the only guy that we really have that could rough him up a little bit because that dude, man, is awesome, man. And
fair.
My prediction didn't work last week. I thought I predicted what was going to happen, but, you know, so it didn't come true. He fell a little short, so he need 3, right?
3 to break it.
3 touchdowns, man, to break it. So I'm going back with Peyton Manning for my bold prediction for this week.
Okay. 3 TDs.
Peyton Manning will not break the record this week against my Niners. And I'm rolling with my Niners in Denver. And, yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because who does it better than us? Nobody. Let's go.
You like Cap? I like Cap on the shine.
Man, we putting Cap on the shine list.
Brandon Lloyd on the shine.
Against the Denver defense? Man.
Now let's talk about. Let's talk about this with you on the phone earlier.
Is out?
Oh yeah, he's out for this. Yeah, he is. Talked about this with you earlier in the day. Let's talk about having 4 number 1 receivers on one team.
How about that?
Bolden.
How about that?
We have Stevie Johnson.
How about that?
Brandon Lloyd.
How about that?
And Michael Crabtree. Man. So Cap has to be a start this week.
Denver.
Only thing I don't like is Denver at night. The altitude. That's gonna play.
Man, Cap gonna be out there flying. They gonna be out there.
But he played in Nevada. So
over pursuing on defense, and when they over pursue, as long as Cap do what he did last week and step up in the pocket and not be spinning around. I don't know what I guess he think he's Johnny Manziel or something. I don't know. But when he steps up in the pocket and either delivers the ball or makes a decision to run, he's probably the most dangerous dude in the game. Cause man, he was awesome last week. So. What you think for Sunday night? Who you rolling with Sunday night? San Fran. You rolling with the Niners?
Rolling with the Niners.
Rolling with the Niners, and then we got the big Monday night finish. The big Monday night finish, man.
It's a big game for me. My backs.
It is.
Lady versus Arian.
This is your game. You got the feature backs going for you on Monday night.
Those are the best games.
That's awesome.
Every touch is almost a point.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's consistent points on whoever got the ball. You're gonna put up points on either side, right? Man, we got Pittsburgh is
I have Houston as a favorite.
Wow.
In Pittsburgh. Wow. Oh no, but yeah. Actually, beg your pardon.
No,
we're Pittsburgh. I read it wrong. I was shocked.
Pittsburgh is favored by 3.5. I was gonna say, wait a second. They're favored by 3.5, man.
Javadian, whatever.
Is Clowney back this
should
week?
Be back.
He back this week?
Yeah, he should be back. 50-50 chance.
Whoa. That's
Houston
huge.
defense is a nice little sleeper this week.
If Clowney's back, man, I'm putting Houston defense on the shine list this week because, man, I don't know, Ben be looking old back there sometimes, man. He be trying to make a move, and he used to be able to make the move and get away. Man, sometimes they don't be able to get away though. So I don't know, man. If Clowney's on the field, because that boy Watt, man, shout out to Watt. Did you see Watt last week?
This dude has a.
Did you see Watt last week with the
JJ? With the JJ.
The JJ, as they called it though. This dude, JJ Swat,
interception and a fumble recovery.
It's awesome.
MVP.
Man.
He if they were good, he could possibly be the MVP of the league.
Man, he could be.
He's already given the Defensive Player of the Year.
That dude, JJ Swat, man, is a beast. But
we got on the shine.
Man, I mean, you know when we talking about the shine list, you know who I got to start off with. Antonio Brown is on the shine again.
Every week.
You know what Antonio's doing. This dude is pretty much leading the league in everything as far as receiving. I mean, if you got Antonio, he's in your lineup every week. I'm just lucky that I was able to get Antonio and Julio. I mean, I don't know how it worked out that way.
Wow.
But I'm glad it did. I'm not mad at nobody. What you got for me?
I have Antonio with 5 touchdowns this year, 61 receptions, averaging 15 yards of reception. I mean,
killing. He
putting
up 1.5 every time he touches the ball.
Gotta go, man.
He's definitely on the shine list.
Every week.
I'm definitely putting Le'Veon on the shine list.
Arian.
I mean, I'm putting Arian on the shine list too, man. He said he ain't like to play on Thursday night, but he looked pretty good to me on Thursday night.
2 TDs.
He looked pretty good to me. Putting up 30 burgers on Thursday night. I mean, hey. 30 burgers from Arian, that's normally a good start to the week if you get that from him.
You still got Hopkins on the pine?
You put up a 1.2 last week, man. You caught one pass for 12 yards the whole game. Man, I got to put you back on the pine list, man. But I'm going to put your counterpart, Mr. Andre Johnson, on the shine list. Back. Welcome back to the party, Andre. Andre out there still tiptoeing. We knew you still had it, Andre.
And your Jordans.
And he had on the fresh mics. He did have on the fresh pink mics though. That was slick. So welcome back to the party, man. For Andre, man, put you on the shine list this week. Who you rolling with, man?
I like Pittsburgh in this matchup.
You like Pittsburgh at home on Monday night?
I like Pittsburgh in this matchup.
Man, I think I'm gonna roll with the Steelers. Why not? I'm gonna roll with the Steelers, man. I'm gonna roll with Pat. We're gonna go with the Steelers on Monday night. Antonio having a big game. I mean, if T.Y. can do it last week, why can't Antonio do the same this week? But it's been real, man. This is week 2. You know what it is. Come back and say it, man. Check us on the Twitter at RTN Sports. Holler at us, man. Send us some emails. You know, we told y'all.
Again, we appreciate the love.
We appreciate the love.
Giving thanks to the Heavenly Father. Keeping us safe.
God is the
definitely
true
awesome.
high, man. So you know what it is.
Giving thanks.
We appreciate it, man, and we see y'all next week. Like I know we be killing y'all with the time. I know we do, but we gonna get it right.
We gonna get it right.
Keep tuning in.
We see
y'all next week.
Subscribe.
Bye.
Peace out.